is going on, guys? Mass Faces here, and today we're back again for another video. And today we are taking a look into the Naruto fighting style that had come out just, a few days ago. And we're going to be really diving in to see how good this is going to be and how comparable it is to, let's say, the Goku fighting style or even hybrid. I haven't really posted here much lately, but we're not going to be really talking about that in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and turn on all of the stuff that we would normally need in this. We're going to turn on our hockey, our Dale Dambe, and all of that good stuff, just so we have kind of a base kind of damage output. If you guys are kind of curious of what my stats are looking like, my stats aren't too high. They're about a third of what max is currently for most of the areas that I'm at right now. So if your stats are varying, if they're higher, lower than, some of your stats are probably going to be higher than mine more than likely. But this will kind of give us just a little bit of a baseline to where the Naruto fighting style is sitting at compared to everything else. I am going to use observation hockey just so I don't die to this. So we have the Rasengan. Okay, so it's got a little bit of an AoE to it. You got the Odama Rasengan. Alright, I didn't quite see how much that did. Looked like it was in the 200,000s, which is not too bad. We have the Rasen Shuriken. Yeah, okay, so 286,000. That's about what I saw the Odama do. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the Demon Fox Cloak. So we're going to be taking a look at that. I gotta say, guys, the Demon Fox Cloak looked absolutely beautiful. I am a little curious on why this doesn't get like a speed boost or anything, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure it's just me being used to the Super Saiyan style where you can run like a bullet. So we're gonna hit him with the Rasengan. Couldn't quite see what that number is. Rasen Shuriken. 400,000. Okay. That's pretty good. Rasen Shuriken. Okay, a little over 500,000. So this is doubling our damage. Okay, so yeah, that's nearly doubling our damage. All right, so we're gonna use Fox Roar, another 400,000, and no stun on that, surprisingly. Wow, that jump seemed really good. Okay. I'm gonna pop our observation hockey, and now we're gonna try out that tailed beast bomb. All right, almost 800,000 with my stats, so that's actually pretty good. Try out that Vermilion Rasengan. I think that did like almost 900k. It does seem that our regen rate is a lot higher. So, yeah, the Ninetales Cloak definitely gives you more regen, which is really, really, really good. I'm actually kind of surprised that the regen is that high. It is noticeably different. So if we take this off, okay, so we're going up about 20,000. It just seems like it's going faster. Okay, so we're gonna put it on. Okay, so there's definitely a little bit of a noticeable health regen speed. It does seem like it's faster. I don't quite know if that's entirely true, but it does seem like it's going up faster than what it normally would be doing in a fight or anything like that. So yeah, the moves are actually pretty cool looking. I really like the design and the effect approach that they took to doing this. Um, Me just kind of being a developer myself, uh, I feel like there's more to this than I'm missing, and obviously, we don't quite have all the information on what the Naruto style actually does. I need to really get away from this guy or something. All right, but yeah, seeing how this is actually like playing out, it is a little strange to see that there's really no visible speed boost or anything like that for the Naruto style, which is a little strange from my perspective of seeing how it works. Um, Let me switch my races actually off of Mink and go back to having Saiyan so that I. Okay, so we're at Saiyan now. We should be getting a little bit of a boost, and since it looks like we don't really have anything crazy going on, I feel like having that Saiyan boost with this would be pretty prominent. So we're gonna turn on everything that we can to get us some more damage. Okay, yeah, that not having that speed boost is really it's kind of really weird for me. I feel like the having like some kind of speed boost to this, it's just it really seems like there's some kind of health regen behind this. I can't really tell. I've looked up all the information on their Trello and everything to see what this form and kind of what it all has to offer, what the style has to offer, and I haven't really seen anything too crazy yet. So, um, yeah, I would say overall for the looks of everything, it looks really, really, really nice. And, it seems like they have taken a very, very precise look at how it's based in the anime. They've even gone to the extent of changing the hair and, having the ears and having the glowing red face in the mouth. I think that's the coolest feature, honestly, so far that I've seen is seeing how they just have the glowing face there as well. Um, but yeah, so we switched to Saiyan to kind of see if we have a different baseline as far as actually using these skills. Use Fox War, okay. Use the Odama 500k. Rasengan does about 400k. We're gonna use that for Vermilion Rasengan since we actually know what it does. Okay, yeah, almost 200,000 on my strength stat on base M1s. That's actually really high. That's a lot higher than I would expect it to be. But yeah, we're gonna quickly breeze through Smoker. Okay, 600,000. That was okay. So we're getting about 100. Yeah, we're getting about 100, 100 to 150 more thousand on those attacks with the Saiyan boost and everything like that, which is pretty good. All right, so I would say, yeah, the form seems pretty powerful. I haven't really looked too deep in the information for this stuff. I haven't seen anything on it. They're obviously still working on all this, on all the information and stuff, and all that, and all those goodies. Um, but I haven't really seen anything that shows exactly what this is. Um, the race rerolls for Jinjuriki seems to give you a damage, defense, and stamina buff. Um, so if you guys can manage to get the Jinjuriki race, I highly recommend keeping that race. It definitely gives you the best buffs in the game right now as far as forms do. Other than of course having the Saiyan race and having the uh, the multiplier that you would get out of that. Um, but yeah, I'm not really noticing too much of a damage increase from this. I guess I can use my operation and I would know effectively how good it is. So we're gonna very quickly go down here and see if I'm getting an overall damage boost from this form or anything like that, and we'll find out pretty quickly if this is going pretty well. It doesn't really seem like anything special is coming out of it, obviously, other than this probably being one of the most aesthetically pleasing forms in the game right now. But yeah, we'll see how much of a damage buff we're actually getting, because I have a vague idea of doing this area over here with the operation fruit. So okay, so that's one counter shock, whirlwind, one amputee, one counter shock, another whirlwind, another amputate, another counter shock. Okay. Yeah. Um it doesn't seem like the damage boost is coming through as much as I would think. It's definitely there. but it's definitely not as high as I would probably expect it to be. So yeah, I would expect great things to be actually happening in this form. Obviously, we don't have all the quite the information yet. They're still pushing out all the information on the Jinchuriki as far as the trailer goes and what it actually does. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty pleased with how this form looks. It is very pleasing just to walk around as a five-tailed Jinchuriki form and having the skull and all these really nice um, looks to it. But yeah, I would expect. I didn't even notice this, but even the hockey changes the color too. That's really cool. Okay, so yeah, I would expect good things to come out of this form. Obviously, we're still kind of in the limited range of information with how Boss Studio updates their Trello and all that good stuff. Um, but yeah, I would recommend trying to get the Jinjuriki race, especially if you don't have anything like Saiyan or anything like that. Obviously, they're very high gem counts, and we'll be releasing a video pretty soon on the method of getting gems and stuff like that. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below to show your support. Leave a comment if you guys have any other questions and stuff like that, and I'll see if I can respond to them. And yeah, it's a pleasure doing this video, and we will see you guys in the next time. Peace.